On today's 30th of May 2026, and it's Saturday. We're going to do the trade review of the Friday price action, Friday trading day. Let's get into it. So uh, I was looking at the last month and the present month. Okay, so I took one trade. It should be showing here, but I don't know. As I said, there's a glitch. I said before that there's a glitch here. It used to show the day before the trading day that trade is being took. So on Friday I took this trade. So it was a break-even trade. And let's get into that. Okay, as you can see, by seeing only this, I feel so. And my DP was on this C. So by seeing only this is really heartbreaking. Let's get into that. What I was expecting and what happened. So I was looking at gold. So we're going to talk about this candle. These are the monthly. So these are the monthly wicks and the weekly wicks I highlighted. This is the longest day and this is the recent wick. Okay, and this is the recent and this is also this. Want to talk about this candle. Okay, so on daily chart you can see we went lower, took the low. Okay, we took this on a silver. We took this very clearly, as I remember. Yes, you can see this. Okay, we took this, so there was smooth highs to upside. These were the highs I was looking for. This was only by looking at the daily chart, it was a sign for me that I'm more bullish than bearish. But the main point where I want to see how price treat that level and will do according to that whatever I'm going to do, if I'm going to take a trade or not, or going to take a short or long. That was the point where I was going to take a decision, and this was this week this monthly low quarter. Okay, going to tell. So on 4-hour chart you can see there's a clear, very beautiful price action, breakaway gap and breaking market structure and smooth highs to upside, and we were here, this session was here. Okay, the news was at 8:30. There was a simple GDP news. Okay, so we were here. Let's get to the 15-minute chart, and things will be much clearer. So this is the weekly opening gap, and this is 1 2, and you can see went lower, expected the low quarter break to the upside, and 15-minute break, and this propulsion block I entered on a 1-minute break in market structure. So 9:30 opening, we went lower, took these recent lows, respectively the upper quarter of the monthly plus upper quarter of the weekly opening gap went higher, and 15-minute break, and after this break I enter on this. It's not a good good break in market structure, but by seeing all the higher time frame bias and the break on 15-minute, that's why I took this low a weak break in market structure. Okay, so I took this entry, and we start going to upside. We went higher, then took the recent high. Okay, recent high, and went higher, and that was where the point I don't want price to go to the downside, or it was a logical point where I should be placing the stop loss for a break. So I placed the stop loss for a break, and I took this trade on the 25k GFT round. We reversed. Okay, after that I was not expecting much, because there was this kind of a move was unexpected, but on a normal days I would have been looking for a trade, but this was the last day of the month. Okay, last trading day of the month, so that was I was not interested anymore, but there was an opportunity given, and I'll talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, we went lower, took all these lows, especially the 1-minute first percent fair value gap went higher, and at that time I wanted to price to make a break in market structure here, or can say use this first percent fair value gap plus this low quarter. But you can see we didn't give any opportunity to take an entry, and we went to upside. Hit the TP with respect to the low quarter, you can see, and by seeing this I was expecting at least price to go to the CE and then the main and then this upper quarter, because there would have been this low quarter being respected as well. So this upper quarter and the main was this upper quarter of the monthly, and we went to that, and then we start racing and all that. It was a good price action day. It was a very low resistance, and no time spending between respect to the low quarter. Clearly went lower respect to the first percent fair value gap, respect to the low quarter, and then boom at the upper quarter. Okay, and so there was no opportunity for me which I was looking for, but after looking at again, there was one opportunity which was on 5-minute, and this can be also an entry. We went lower. There was this breaking market structure, break to upside. We were above the monthly low quarter, but we were below the 5-minute first percent fair value gap. I thought, yeah, this could be entry, but maybe I'm forcing it because this was an important area for me, and the way we break to downside was something which I would should be careful after it. And yeah, but yeah, there is a clear sign that we break to upside, respected it, and then start going to upside, and there was no entry for me. So we went to the upper quarter. Okay, so this was the day, and made some profit. $19. I'm not placing writing it here, because if I wrote it here, that would make it a winning day, which I won't consider it. I will consider only a TP or a high, at least 1 hour day winning day. Okay, so this way I entered. Okay, and yeah, same reason I wrote it here. So this was the last trading day of the month. It was not nothing much to write on the end of the day review. It was only one thing: what was the characteristic of the day, and how was I feeling, and what I was expecting. So there was no mistake. There's no plan for tomorrow, because the week is ended, and the plan will be for the next week. Okay. Uh, so this was the whole month for me, and it was a very challenging month for me. But I'm very grateful, and alhamdulillah, I I survived it very nicely, and I did very well. But by seeing only PNL, it's showing that I only made $165. Okay, but comparing to the last month, where I lost, I was in minus $1,175, 76, I'll say. Comparing to that, I didn't lose, and I didn't lose that much, and in on that I made $165. So technically, fun. I don't know. Technically, it would be the word for it, but it's a very. I made profit this month because I didn't lose more than 1,100, and I didn't lose at all. At the end of the month, the result was $165. Okay, and yeah, and the worst day in the last month was $518, and in this month it was 428, where I took 2 or 3 trades, where I broke the rule, and it was just because of a mistake. And if I didn't had do that, I would have been 200 up, and that would have been $300 or $400. So yeah, it's okay. I did the mistake. I'm seeing how one silly mistake, a common mistake, can do to your PNL. Okay, and the best day was 300 last month, but this month it is 442. Alhamdulillah, and I crossed 400 2 times, right? And it's showing 66 win rate, but which is not, and don't care about the win rate that much, but the win rate is not quite right, because it's counting these break even days too. But by seeing only TP and stop loss days, 1 2 3 TPs, 1 2 3 4, and 4 stop loss. Okay, that would be 40 win rate, which is quite good, especially for a month like this, and which is enough. And where I broke a rule here, and if I hadn't broke that rule, this profit would have been much higher. Okay, at least $200. But still, after losing more than I won, I'm up $165, and all these, they are 1 2 3 4 5 days where price went plus 1 RR at least, or take the recent high or a higher high, and then we reversed. And because why I'm saying this, because I placed the break even when the price take the recent high. So 5 times this month the price reversed. First it went to my side, and then it reversed, and I went out with some profit. So yeah, this was the day. And my last video is still being uploaded. It's not uploaded yet. It's been 2 days. My internet connection is not quite well, and I have to upload this. I have to still have to edit this, and we'll upload this video inshallah ta'ala in this day, on this 30th. And have to make the I have to will try my best to make the weekly review video this in this Saturday day, and we'll try to I maybe won't be able to upload today. Will be try to upload it at least maximum tomorrow. So yeah, this was the day. Inshallah, in the next video. And yeah, yeah, this kind of days really hurt, but it is what it is. And we went higher and did the right thing by placing a stop loss to a right place. Yeah, and if they were a day beside the last day of the month, I would have looked for a trade more aggressively, or more flexibly, or would have looked for opportunity comparing to this day, because this was the last day of a very weird month. So yeah, and they were looked at opportunity. I waited for a very quite strong area, but at that area there was no opportunity yet. So yeah, this was the day. Inshallah Taala, in the next video. Allah Hafiz.